Hey everybody, welcome back. I am the Gerbil, and in today's video, it's going to be a short one. I want to show two gameplays that I recorded today in Arena with a 5-star Leviathan versus essentially maxed out Executor fleets. The battles were actually quite easy. The bug fixes that hit the forums and the games today seem to make a big difference. Now, if you want to see what those are, jump over to the official SWGOH Capital Games forums. There are a lot of bug updates that got fixed today. 11 of them specifically targeted the Leviathan fleet. I'm not going to go through these. You are literate, and I know you can read them for yourself. Suffice it to say, it is working a lot better. Though, as others have reported and shown some video footage of it, and even acknowledged as of this morning from CG, these fixes broke Leviathan's sabotage hangar button function ability. When you trigger that and the reinforcement comes in, it does not always go boom. So that's a bummer. I did play once against Profundity, and I did lose. I didn't record that one. And it happened to me. They called in Biggs, no big deal, but he did not go boom. So this is good. This is definitely on the right pathway. Also, in today's update, there is a really awesome Datacron modification change for the set 10, and it is really welcomed. CG, thank you for this one. Credit where credit's due. I hope you keep it this way going forward for all Datacrons, essentially dropping the relic level requirements by 2 so that the level 3 is now accessible to relic level 1 characters, and then the 7 falls all the way down to a 5. That is really good, and it makes it more accessible, which makes the game more enjoyable when people can actually play it. Amazing. Weird. Anyway, let's get to the gameplay, shall we? So this is my first attempt this morning. Foggy head, no idea what I'm doing. 5-star Leviathan, basically a maxed out traditional Executor fleet. We got Houndstooth, the Razor Crest, and IG. Now, I really, as I said, I didn't know what I was doing a lot. I'm not familiar with the kits yet, so I started off there with sabotaging the engines. I tried to apply the thermal detonators that daze the enemies, but then I was like, oh, right, they have tenacity up. So there are clearly some misplays that I'm falling for here. Even with the misplays, we're going to pull off a pretty easy win. Now, it does get a little dicey a few times. My Extinction Bomber, which seems to be the priority of the AI in both of these games, did take a substantial beating. They go kind of back and forth between the Bomber and the Fury, but I think that the Executor fleet seems to go at the Bomber more. It's okay because obviously you have the Revan style savior mechanic that's going to revive them. You can see here that we're getting down into the yellow. I got into the red, I think, but I never actually lost one of these ships. So my initial takeaways are that you want to use the Fury's healing mechanic like we just saw right there. You want to hold off on the Extinction Bomber's AoE to apply the thermal detonators until the tenacity down goes, and you just wait until you bring in the Interceptor and immediately blow up the tank, in this case Houndstooth, or potentially Y-Wing with the Profundity. After that, it's pretty straightforward, right? Executor doesn't have any more tanks, so you kind of want to go for targets of opportunities. I prefer to get rid of Boba Fett Slave 1 because its AoE with that epic boom sound bypasses your protection, and this fleet seems to have more protection recovery than health recovery, so I think that that's a bigger threat than anyone else out there. I think IG probably hits a lot harder also, so he would have been like the next logical target, but like I said, not exactly sure what I'm doing here. So now that I got rid of the enemy capital ship, we've got rid of Houndstooth. At this point, if the other bug fixes are accurate, such that the bounty hunters have just lost all the passive bonuses that the Executor is providing, it should be an absolute easy victory. And as we see, it seems to be. The bounty hunters are dying much faster, right? They have seemingly lost the Executor leadership bonuses. So this is round 1. Let's go check out round 2. And this one, I'm going to show you the fleet. Here is their 578,000 power from my Shard Pyrojenka. Thank you so much, Lady Pyro. And we're going to do the same fundamental strategy and fleet compositions. I am going to have one or two less misplays so we can see kind of how much more effective this could be. So you see there, they've opened on the bomber, of course, he's taunting, then they bypassed it somehow, went to Fury, I don't know how, don't really care right now. Do a little AoE with TIE Dagger, bomber's going to get an opportunity, but we are not going to do the AoE. Once again, we are going to sabotage the engines, slow Executor down a bit. Now, right here, tenacity up, so do not do your AoE, just basic, and then we're going to heal up with the Fury, we get a little bit more protection back. Bomber, once again, starts getting hit. Dagger's just going to basic, there's nothing really we can do. We're going to call in the Sith Fighter as our first reinforcement. This helps get stacks on whatever that is on the Interceptor, so that when it comes in, it can auto-kill somebody with its basic. When the Sith Fighter comes in, it does seem to stun irresistibly the Houndstooth there, which is good. I'm happy with that. I don't know, maybe if I read the kit, maybe it even says irresistible stun. Don't really care. So anyway, we're doing pretty good here. Dagger's hitting it. We're bypassing that protection. That's really, really nice. Now we're going to sabotage the hangars, and then we're going to just stay alive, just survive, right? I'm not trying to kill anyone. I'm not trying to win at this moment. We're just, splashing little damage here and there. We're healing when we can. Now that tenacity's down, we're going to drop all the concussion grenades or bombs or whatever they are. We're going to heal again with Fury. We're going to go pew 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 and smile, and then we're going to call a reinforcement. And here's where the win begins. So the Interceptor comes in at 1 minute and 40 seconds into the match, and boom goes the Houndstooth, which means now we can begin to unload on the other bounty hunters and take them out with devastatingly high efficiency. Nobody is in any real danger at this point. So there goes the Slave 1. And we're going to just destroy IG much faster than before. I went after it instead of Xanadu this time. I think all those Xanadu might be stealth. I can't tell. Yeah, I think I don't know. Yeah. So, and anyway, we just took over Executor, and it's interesting. You can heal, of course, with Executor, which is what I do. I just heal up the bomber, so that's nice. There's still not a whole lot of advantage out of it. You don't get any of the passive benefits that the bounty hunters did. You don't get the AoE swarm attack because you don't have any bounty hunters, but you can basic, yay, you can heal, and of course the enemy fleet loses their leadership. So hey, good news for Leviathan owners. Executor's easy. All right, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If so, give me a like. If not, double tap the thumbs down, please, and I'll catch you later. Bye-bye.